Gopala Ratnam Subramaniam, commonly known as Mani Ratnam, is an Indian film director, screenwriter and producer who predominantly works in Tamil cinema, based in Chennai. Widely regarded as one of the leading directors in Indian cinema, he made his directorial debut with the Kannada film Pallavi Anu Pallavi in 1983. Despite a commercial failure, the film earned critical acclaim and fetched an award for the screenplay at the Karnataka State Film Awards. Ratnam's following efforts were the Malayalam film Unaru, and two Tamil films Pagal Nilavu and Idhaya Kovil both in 1985. He came into prominence after Mouna Ragam, a story that dealt with the friction between a newly-wed couple. He followed that with the Godfatheresque Nayagan that went on to gain national acclaim. The film was among the 3 Indian films to be named by Time magazine's list of all-time 100 greatest movies. Ratnam entered Telugu cinema with the romantic drama Geethanjali. Anjali, released in 1990, story of a mentally disabled child, was submitted by India for the Academy Award consideration in the category of Best Foreign Language Film. He is well known for his terrorism trilogy consisting of Roja, Bombay and Dil Se. Ratnam is widely credited with having revolutionized the Tamil film industry and altering the profile of Indian cinema. Ratnam is married to actress Suhasini. In 2002 he was honoured with the Padma Shri, the 4th highest civilian award given by the Government of India. Ratnam has won several film awards, including 6 National Film Awards. In addition to these, he is a recipient of a number of awards at various international film festivals. Early life and background. Mani Ratnam was born as Gopala Ratnam Subramaniam in Madurai, Madras State, the present-day Tamil Nadu. His father, Ratnam, was a film producer who worked under the banner of the production company Venus Pictures. Ratnam grew up in Chennai, doing his school and there completed his graduation with a degree in commerce at Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda College, which is affiliated with Madras University, Chennai, and then obtained an MBA from Jamnalal Bajaj Institute of Management Studies, after which he worked as a management consultant before becoming a filmmaker. Ratnam had 2 brothers G. Venkateswaran and G. Srinivasana, both of them film producers. The former was a prominent personality who produced many of Ratnam's films, Mouna Ragam, Nayagan, Agninat Kathiram, Thalapathy, and Anjali, later committed suicide in 2003, reportedly because of financial problems. His younger brother, G. Srinivasan, died in an accident while trekking in Manali on May 27, 2007. In 1988 Ratnam married Suhasini, the niece of Kamal Haasan and daughter of Shahrukhzan. Suhasini is a national award-winning actress and a well-known filmmaker as well. They have a son named Nandan Mani Ratnam. Shahrukhzan, his father-in-law, is a national award-winning actor. Ratnam lives in Ulwapet, Chennai, where he runs Madras Talkies, his production company. Mani Ratnam rarely gives interview and hasn't been much outspoken about his religious views. However, sources working closely with him discuss that he is an atheist. For instance, A.R. Rahman is once believed to have said "I try to be a man of faith." And here unregistered trademark S. A man were unregistered trademark S. an atheist by choice. We coexist as opposites. When I have a problem, I think that tomorrow will be better. That unregistered trademark S because of my faith and spirituality. But what does he do? I wonder about this career, early years, 1983 85. Unlike many filmmakers, Ratnam neither assisted in filmmaking nor worked as a cinematographer before making a name for himself in the industry. He made his directorial debut in 1983 with the Kannada film Pallavi Anu Pallavi, which starred Anil Kapoor and Lakshmi. The film explored the relationship between a young man and an older woman. Ratnam persuaded acclaimed director and cinematographer Balu Mahendra to serve as his cinematographer. Ratnam's screenplay won a Karnataka State Film Award for Best Screenplay. His second film was a Malayalam production titled Unaru. It explored the trade union problems in Kerala. His next film, Pagal Nilavu starring Murali and Revathi, marked his directional debut in Tamil cinema. The same year, he directed another Tamil film Idhaya Kovil, a romantic drama which proved to be a major box office success. Breakthrough, 1986 Euro 1991. In 1986, Ratnam directed the Tamil romantic drama Mouna Ragam, which starred Revathi and Mohan. The film was critically acclaimed for portraying urban Tamils in a realistic manner. Specifically, it told the story of the friction between a newlywed couple. Its score by Ilayaraja was highly appreciated and became popular upon release. Mouna Ragam was subsequently dubbed into Telugu under the same title and became a hit in Andhra Pradesh. The film elevated Ratnam's status as a director and won the National Film Award for Best Feature Film in Tamil at the 34th National Film Awards. Ratnam won his first Filmfare Award for Best Tamil Director for the film. In 1987, Ratnam directed Nayagan starring Kamal Haasan, and the film became a huge success and brought him recognition at the national level. Inspired by the 1972 American epic crime film, The Godfather, the film was based on the real-life story of underworld king Varadarajan Mudalia, and tells the story of an orphaned slum dweller and his rise to top of the Mumbai underworld hierarchy, was included in Time magazine's all-time 100 greatest movies in 2005. Satyajit Ray's The App trilogy and Guru Dutt's Pyasa are the only other Indian films that have appeared in the list. Indian critics dubbed the film as India's answer to The Godfather. Nayagan was both commercially successful and critically acclaimed, winning 3 national awards: a Euro Best Actor, Best Cinematography and Best Art Direction, a Euro at the 35th National Film Awards. The film was India's official entry to the Oscars for Best Foreign Language Film at the 60th Academy Awards. Following these 2 commercial successes, Ratnam wrote and directed Agnai Natkathiram in 1988. The film deals with the story of step-brothers played by Prabhu and Karthik and is notable for its use of new techniques in camera framework, especially during the songs. The film had a successful run in the box office. In 1989, Ratnam opted to make his next project, Geethanjali, his maiden venture in Telugu. Starring Nagarjuna in the lead role, the film told the story of an ill-fated couple, both of whom are suffering from terminal diseases. Geethanjali was critically acclaimed and won the National Film Award for Best Popular Film, providing wholesome entertainment in 1990. In addition, it won the Best Director and Nandi Award for Best Story Writer for Ratnam. Ratnam maintained a momentum of making emotional stories of underserved people through the film Anjali in 1990, which starred Raghuvaran and told the story of an autistic child who changed the lives of people around her. The film proved to be a commercial success and was nominated as India's official entry to the Oscars in the Best Foreign Language Film category at the 63rd Academy Awards. Following Anjali's release, Ratnam later made another underworld-themed Tamil film, Thalapathy, starring Rajinikanth and Mammootty. The film was an adaptation of Mahabharata, dealt with the friendship between Karna and Duryodhana portrayed by Rajinikanth and Mammootty respectively. The film met with both critical acclaim and commercial success upon release. Ilayaraja's musical score and Ratnam's work were highly appreciated as they both went on to win the Music Director and Best Director awards respectively at the 39th Filmfare Awards. This film, however, marks the last film where Mani Ratnam and Ilayaraja have collaborated. International acclaim, 1992 Euro 99, with Thalapathy, Mani Ratnam ended his long-term association with music director Ilayaraja, bringing in debutant music director A.R. Rahman to score his Tamil classic Roja. The venture was successful, earning Ratnam various awards. Roja, a romantic film, was about terrorism in the Kashmir region. Starring Arvind Swamy and Madhu, it was nominated for the Golden St. George Award at the 18th Moscow International Film Festival. It became highly popular, gaining an iconic status in Indian cinema and was dubbed into other languages and met similar success in other regions. Ratnam took a more light-hearted approach with his next film Euro Thiruda Thiruda. Scripted by Ram Gopal Varma, it explored the action and thriller genres, was a departure from Ratnam's previous style and fared moderately well at the box office. A retrospective of his Tamil films was held at the Toronto International Film Festival in 1994. Ratnam again teamed up with Ram Gopal Varma to provide the screenplay for the latter's Telugu film Ganam, a socio-politico film loosely based on The Godfather. In 1995, Ratnam returned to Tamil-language drama Through Bombay starring Arvind Swamy and Manisha Koirala, which told the story of a Hindu-Muslim couple in the midst of the 1993 religious Bombay riots and bombings. It was also the first Indian film to focus on marriage between Hindu and Muslim people. The film met with controversy and censorship upon release, was subsequently dubbed into Hindi and was commercially successful and appreciated by critics. It won a number of awards, such as Nargis Dutt Award for Best Feature Film on National Integration, Special Award from the Political Film Society, In the Spirit of Freedom Award at the Jerusalem International Film Festival and the Gala Award at the Edinburgh International Film Festival. Ratnam produced his wife's directorial debut film, Indira, and the critical success Irava with Mohanlal, Aishwarya, Tabu and Prakash Raj in the lead. His next film as director. Irava was honored the best film at the Festival of the Auteur Films at the Fest Film Festival held in Belgrade. In 1998 came the third part of his terrorism trilogy, named Dil Se and starring Shah Rukh Khan and Manisha Koirala, with the latter fabricating the second collaboration. It showed the relationship between a young man and a dangerous, disturbed woman. Although they fall in love, she is unable to take the romance further due to her bleak past. The soundtrack album, again composed by A.R. Rahman, gained mass appeal and gave Rahman his next Filmfare Award for Best Music Direction in 1999. Unlike his previous two projects, Dil Se opened with well note among the film critics and the film poorly performed in the domestic market, despite being a success overseas. It was screened in many international film festivals, and won the Mutpark Award in the Berlin International Film Festival. In 2000, Ratnam directed the romantic drama Alai Payafi that starred Madhavan and Shalini. The film focused on marriage and explored relationships and their consequences, and garnered critical recognition. It was also screened at the Berlin International Film Festival. Along with Vasanth, he was instrumental in organizing True, Indra, Nayalai, a stage musical that marked the first theatre production, with numerous other artistes, to aid the Banyan, an organization that rehabilitates women and children with mental illness. Kannathil Muthamittal and Onwards, 2002. A Euro-present, Ratnam's following project, Kannathil Muthamittal, dealt with the story of a child of Sri Lankan Tamil parentage adopted by Indian parents, who wishes to meet her biological mother during the Sri Lankan Civil War. The film was critically lauded and commercially successful, winning 6 National Film Awards, Filmfare Award for Best Direction in Tamil, In the Spirit of Freedom Award at the Jerusalem Film Festival and an award at the Indian Film Festival of Los Angeles. In 2004, he made a Hindi film titled Yuva, his second venture into Bollywood. The film, which tells the story of how one incident sends the lives of 3 youths on a collision course, received positive reviews and was a hit in the box office. Ratnam made the film simultaneously in Tamil as Although as Huthu, starring Saya Sivakumar, R. Madhavan and Siddharth replacing Ajdevgn, Abhishek Bachchan and Viveka Beroy respectively from the Hindi version. The Tamil version was appreciated by critics, unlike the Hindi version, which was a failure at the box office. Ratnam suffered his first heart attack while shooting for Yuva. In 2007, Ratnam made Guru, a biographical film based on the life of Dhirubhai Ambani, a business magnate from India. Starring Abhishek Bachchan and Aishwarya, through his production house, Madras Talkies. The film is set in the early 1950s, became a box office success, and received critical acclaim. In 2010, Ratnam worked on a bilingual film, titled Raravan in Tamil and Raravan in Hindi. The Tamil version was dubbed into Telugu and titled Villain. The film was released worldwide on June 18, 2010. The film is loosely based on the Hindu epic Ramayana. Its narrative occurs over 14 days when a revolutionist named Veera, who lives in a forest, kidnaps a policeman's wife to avenge his sister's death. The Tamil version received positive reviews from the critics compared to its other versions. The New York Times called the movie a critic's pick. However, the reviewers of the Hindi version panned the film. Ray of Mizan said it was a crashing bore of a film, a disappointment on virtually every count. The Tamil version was declared a box office success. Raishnam's next film, Kadal, was released worldwide on February 1, 2013 to mixed reviews from critics and became a box office failure. Later the distributor of the film filed a police complaint against Raishnam on account of the huge losses suffered by him. Film craft and technical collaborations. Like most of his contemporaries, Raishnam handled screenplay for a majority of his films. Right from the beginning of his career, his works were noted for their technical expertise in areas such as cinematography, art direction, editing and background score. For his debut film, he managed to handpick Balu Mahendra, Thota Tharani, B. Lenin and Idhaya, leading craftsmen in their respective fields. As Raishnam's career progressed, he worked with P.C. Sriram and continued his collaborations with him till Geethanjali. In 1991 for his film Thalapathy, Raishnam chose Santosh Sivan and Suresh Saguro, both newcomers to the Tamil film industry, to do cinematography and editing respectively. Both would later go on to become a part of his regular crew. While working on Ravan, Santosh noted any cameraman can hone his skills just working with Raishnam, and described Raishnam's films as difficult to film. From his debut projectile Thalapathy, Idhaya was Raishnam's regular composer. The duo split due to some creative differences after the film. For his next film Roja, he collaborated with debutant A.R. Rahman. He has also worked with other cinematographers such as Rajiv Menon and Ravi K. Chandran, while also switching between Sriram and Santosh Sivan. Starting with Alai Srikar Prasad has been his regular film editor for all his films till date. Awards and honours. Raishnam is highly credited for having revolutionized the Tamil film industry and altering the profile of Indian cinema. He has made films with a variety of genres, and a majority of his films are characterized by a string of socio-political themes. It was mainly because of this most of his films have garnered both critical acclaim and commercial success. With his idea of combining art and commercial elements, Raishnam was referred for bringing new dimension to the South Asian film industry. Many of his films have taken inspirations from real-life incidents such as Nayagan, Bombay, Irava, and films like Thalapathy and Ravan were based on Indian epics. He is lauded for his casting in each of his films. He said in an interview, "I am not a director who performs and shows. I discuss the role, the scene with my actors and let them bring life to it." Raishnam is also well recognized outside India with a retrospective of his films held at various film festivals around the world such as Toronto International Film Festival, Busan International Film Festival, Tokyo Filmex and Birmingham International Film Festival. His films are being screened regularly at many film festivals such as Cannes Film Festival, Venice Film Festival, Rotterdam Film Festival, Montreal Film Festival and Palm Springs International Film Festival. Raishnam's aspiration towards films grew up watching films of K. Balakhanda, Guru Dutt and Sivaji Ganesan. His is greatly influenced by the filmmaking styles of Akira Kurosawa, Martin Scorsese, Krzysztof Kieślowski, and Mar Bergman and J. Mahendran. The Government of India honoured Raishnam with Padma Shri in 2002. He has won several National Film Awards, Filmfare Awards South and State Awards. Apart from these awards, many of his films have been screened at various film festivals and have won numerous accolades. Geethanjali, directed by him, won the Golden Lotus Award for Best Popular Film at the 37th National Film Awards. Other films like Mouna Ragam, Anjali, and Kannathil Muthamittal have won the Best Regional Film Awards at the National Film Awards. Two of his films, Roja and Bombay, have won the Narjastut Award for Best Feature Film on National Integration. The former was also nominated for Best Film category at the 18th Moscow International Film Festival. In 2010, Raishnam was honoured with Jaeger Likulta Glory to the filmmaker at the 67th Venice International Film Festival. Filmography, see also, List of films directed by Mani Ratnam featuring A.R. Rahman, Notes. Bibliography. Further reading. External links, Mani Ratnam at the Internet Movie Database.